lucky this morning because our live never cut off. But unfortunately, when I went near the barn, we lost connection. So, good afternoon. It's Wednesday. It's our live day. I usually take you out for a live hack, but as the forecast was shocking, we've decided on a Q&A session. So we're going to take you into Bessie's barn with your rainbow boy, Nero. So if you're watching this on catch up, bear with me because I'm just going to wait a few minutes till a few more people have found us and join us. So for now, you can just enjoy the very handsome little Smurfy and Annie at the back there. And I'll just wait till there's 5 or 6 people on here. So do let me know as you join and that you can hear me okay. I will do. In fact, I have seen it, Kim. Huge thank you. I was very excited. I said to Frey, I'm sure I've seen an email from Kim, and I'd only read the first 2 lines. Makes absolute sense. I will contact them probably tomorrow and sort out getting that sorted. Oh look, everyone's having tea now. Hi Karen. 30 and days are drawing in. We're just going to give everyone tea, as you can see Frey's doing. Our birthday girl, so that there's not lots of upset and kicking of doors while we're trying to do the Q&A. But before we go round with Nero in Bessie's barn, I just wanted to take you into the office because, oh, I hope it's not going to be a rough satellite afternoon. Look what's arrived today. Look what's arrived today. Our very own Hofmag system. So I can't tell you how excited I was to see this delivery here, although I can't say I'm very impressed with the delivery drivers, but that's our nice shiny new Hofmag system that is on a temporary trolley for now, courtesy of Hofmag. The one that it actually comes with will be here in several weeks' time, but a huge thank you to them for getting that to us so quickly, and also obviously to our wonderful sponsor who prefers to remain anonymous for getting this, that's going to be of such benefit to all the sanctuary horses. So that's obviously going to get locked away for the night. But as I say, we're going to take you round to Bessie's barn. I'm hoping actually I'm going to go the other way because I lost connection when I went that way before. And Frey is going to bring Nero out. Oh, that's a big truck. Oh, what are they here for? Hello. What have you got? For what? Oh, is this the stone? Have you seen Tamara? Do you know where it's going?
I've heard it before.
Oh, okay. Is it going in front of the horse box? Oh, okay. All right, you know where it's going? Okay, cool. All right. Sorry. Always things happening here. Hello, everyone. So yes, we've got a few of you on now, but it might not be that peaceful because there's a big stone delivery coming. Anyway, Frey, who I'm going to give a microphone to now.
Let's wait till he's gone.
I think we probably should wait till he's gone. So I'm very sorry, that's bad timing, but I would sing happy birthday to Frey again, but you know, you'd have to listen to my voice then. So yes, typically the timing, they're going to be dropping all this stone right in front of the lorry there, just as we want to go into Bessie's barn. There we've got Molly. Has Nero got his tea at the moment?
Yes.
Yeah. Do I dare risk going in the barn and showing you Nero having his tea? If we lose connection again, I will start it for a third time. Yes, of course we can show some horses. There's a horsey bottom. There's Renska's back legs. Never bad timing for a stone delivery. Well, it's for the shippen, you know.
I think it's sand.
Oh, is
Sharp
it sand?
It's for the stone waller. I don't know what you call them.
for all the stone facing.
Wallers,
Yeah. Why do they want it delivered there?
Well, I don't know. Tomorrow, I don't know whether she knew anywhere else to put
No,
it.
who
So
knows?
she's going, "Ah."
Who knows? Yes, it is a Friesian. They're all Friesians here because we are a Friesian horse sanctuary. Linda and Lindsay say happy birthday, Frey. You've already got gonks, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Extra gonks that are going to need their own desk soon. So there's Ren having her tea, and I'll take you in to see Nero. It's kind of Nero week. Oh, look at him in his handsome rainbow head
got
collar.
His smart one on.
You have got your smart one on.
He does.
And with your lovely little tags on as well. So it is this week, the 2nd anniversary of Nero arriving with us. So on Friday, you may have seen that we're going to be drawing the raffle for his wonderful quilt that Diane made to celebrate his 2nd year of being with us, and 2nd year for many of you who discovered us through the video that went up on YouTube of Rainbow Boy's arrival. So he's having his tea right now. He's a little grubby, which is why I thought it would be nice to take him into Bessie's barn and give him a bit of a clean up while I answer some of the questions that have been up on the channel, but also if you've got any more that you want to ask today. Lindsay, you're researching the shelving unit for the gonks as we speak. There you go, Frey. You're going to have shelves for them soon.
Oh.
Yeah. Hi Lorna, you've been here that long, so Therian Paws Hobby Horse, where are you guys from? We're in Cumbria, in the northern part of England, on the southern tip of the Lake District National Park, just outside the village of Cartmel, or Cartmel, depending on where you come from and how you say it. But it's a beautiful little village, cared for and dealing with all their individual challenges that they have. And Nero has a few. His main one is his hock, and he was going to be put down a couple of years ago until we stepped in and said he could come and live here. Linda, what's the latest update on Nero's hock surgery from last year? Any improvements? Well, it's a case of managing it. Sorry, I'm just going to have a look. Sorry, that's
I've just filmed
big...
it.
Have you? Please,
Doesn't
please
have
don't
to
hit
get
the lorry.
Out.
Yeah.
It just unfolds its own
It
roof
does.
and everything.
Hello, Nero. Hello. His hock, he manages as best he can. He's never going to be sound on his hock, but we are slowly finding the best ways to manage him. He certainly can't go out in the big fields and be out 24/7 in that respect, but he stays in at night a lot of the time. During the summer we can put him on one of our smaller fields, but we've now got a track built on the farm that seems to work really well because it's nice level ground. It's on a slight incline, so he's starting to build up a little bit of muscle and top line, but also with that Hofmag system that I showed you at the start of the video, that's helping to soften him through his body, take away a lot of the inflammation that there is through his whole body from always having to protect this hock, because he can't weight bear as well on that one as he can the other. So, you know, he's never going to be a ridden horse, but he can still have a good life here at the farm. And as long as we keep him mentally stimulated as much as possible, he's a very happy boy, aren't you? Right, I'm going to head out so that that lorry's still there, and then we're going to take Nero round to Bessie's barn I'm going to pass the phone over to Frey then, and Frey's going to read out some of the questions that we've had.
Going.
And I'm going to do my best to answer them.
This
Here we go, we've got a Molly as well.
Not want her rug on.
Annie doesn't want it on?
No.
We'll leave her naked then. I can always put it on this evening if the temperature really drops.
Cold.
She might be happier with a fly sheet on.
Okay.
I think hers is still on the rail.
Yeah.
Ask her. Be careful it doesn't take you for a run, Freya.
Oh yes, yeah.
He's not going on the walker.
Yeah, no, you're not going on the walker. Fireworks tonight, yes, and it was this time last year that Nero was out with the other boys and careered around the field because there was a ridiculous amount of fireworks, although I think it was at the weekend, and came in really badly lame, and it was from then. Was it New Year?
New Year.
It was New Year.
New Year.
I'm getting confused. It doesn't take much, does it? But anyway, the two stressiest ones, him and Nika, are in tonight when there's the potential of fireworks. Karen says, can Nero have swimming therapy sessions in the Shippen? What a good idea. Well, we're beginning to get deep. Oh, we've got everyone here. Oh, what's going on? There's horses everywhere.
Oh, the gates are open.
Oh, hold on. The nice truck driver has left the gates open. That's always very helpful when we've got free rainers.
Hasn't done a runner.
Oh dear.
That's something. No, Smurfy.
Never mind. Oh, beautiful gates. Let me
Nero,
just
we're
close
blocking.
them. Well, oh dear.
Nero, don't use
What's going on now? Oh,
Yeah, I don't want to raise you.
right. Okay. Sorry about this.
Right. That's
That's always a problem if drivers leave the gates open.
pop
So,
your lights
excuse my
on.
dodgy filming for a minute. It's very rude of him. Don't know what company he's from. I've had a few issues with delivery drivers. No, Princey, you're not coming out,
Right,
darling.
let's put your sunshine.
You're not going for a wander. Yes, I think delivery drivers have been in a bad mood recently. Anyway, let's go into Bessie's. I think it was New Year, sorry, that the fireworks were before. Anyway, we've got the beautiful solarium on in here in Bessie's barn. Was the driver blind and couldn't see horses? Well, potentially, who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to pass you over to Frey. Right, Nero, are we going to have a bit of a clean up? So I'm really just going to give him a bit of a groom. I might have to put my glasses somewhere. While Frey reels off some questions. But bear in mind, you know, the whole idea of this is a Q&A session, so if anybody wants to ask anything in particular,
Yes,
then
and
ask
comment
away.
your own questions, but I went through some comments and found some questions people have asked off videos.
Okay. I'm not going to tie Nero up because it's always quite entertaining to have him loose.
Yeah, a lot of them prefer to be loose.
Yeah, they do. He will have a bath for his anniversary on Friday. Do you think we're out of mane and tail spray?
And maybe it worked when I was doing Micah's tail.
Yeah, there's a little bit left.
If anyone has any questions,
Yeah,
feel
just
free to
ask them on
comment
here.
them below. So one of them is why was Bella's nickname Stinky Bean?
Okay, so Vela, for those who don't know, was my first homebred. So when Femma, who was her mum, came over from the Netherlands, she was in foal to a stallion called Jasper, and Vela was the result of that pregnancy. And right from word go, Vela could trump for England. And sorry to our American followers,
Nero.
Trump is farting, basically. I don't know what you call it in the States. Nero, let's not eat things, okay? I think that, are they a pair of Molly scissors?
Yeah, they're left-handed ones.
Molly. Nero is always going to find anything that's left around
He
in
is.
places it shouldn't be. So she trumped a huge amount, and it was quite interesting because we had Hidda at the same time. So Hidda was also by the stallion Jasper, and he always trumped a lot as well. So I'm assuming that it's something to do with Jasper, but then I think they all trump a lot. But that's why she ended up being called Stinky Bean, because from when she was tiny, that became her nickname. But she was the most beautiful horse, and we lost her at the age of 11, and it was awful, absolutely awful. And sadly, she was put down away from home, so her remains are not in the orchard itself, but she does have actually 2 memorial trees down in the orchard. So, yeah, Stinky Bean, because she was a bit of a stinky bean.
No. Is Mabel genetically big or just very overweight?
Little Mabel. You know, now if Mabel was a little bit shorter in the body or longer in the leg, she wouldn't look quite so burlesque and voluptuous, would she?
No, I just think she has short legs.
I
And
think
a bit
she
of a
has
bit
got-
of belly. Because on
Nero-
pictures, if you sort of hide the bottom bit of her belly, she does look all right.
Yeah, to be honest, yes, she is overweight. And we did have her in fat camp for part of the summer, and we have had a muzzle on her. I thought that was him chewing something else then. And no, we shouldn't allow them to be that fat, but at the moment we don't have enough places set up where we can restrict what they're eating.
Nero's lost an ear.
Oh, you have lost an ear. You've lost an ear. There we go. Oh, did you want cuddles? Did you want cuddles, little man? No, he says, I just want to eat the brush. Can you not? Because I quite like these. And they're good brushes.
They're the best brushes ever.
Can you not eat a Tangle Tidy? Nero, let go. I'm trying to brush your mane. So yes, the short answer is yes, she is fatter than she should be. But yeah, until we have tracks everywhere and we can manage what they're eating. You know, and she's not, you know, she's not laminitic. I think Friesians aren't predisposed to being laminitic, and she's none the worse for it. She's an older lady now, and Sam would probably disagree with me, but I would far rather see a bit more weight on than not enough weight and her not being able to hold her weight. Because I think if they can't hold their weight, then that's more of a sign of a health issue, as far as I'm concerned. But as I say, our vet, Sam, probably wouldn't agree with me. So yes, that's, I hope, enough of an answer to that one. Although she does look like she's pregnant with twins, doesn't she?
We used to be she was on TikTok. Everyone record when she chew with triplets.
Yeah. And you know, the thing is, you know, we don't want to work her because she's had a fractured, you know, she's done a lot of riding and driving in her time. Can you stop for a minute? And she's had a fractured pedal bone, so there'll be arthritis going on in that foot. And, you know, yes, she could do some work in the arena, and she does, you know, when Jodie was here, she was doing bits of groundwork and going out long reining. But as I say, you know, she's none the worse for it. Look at me making all the excuses for why she's fat. Shall we move swiftly on to the next question, Frey?
No, don't eat the phone on my piece of paper. Very important.
Yeah, please don't eat the phone.
Linda, does Doubtson? Oh, yeah, I think. Does Yo still come up and stay with Hoyt? So he seems to think that she is his girlfriend now.
She hasn't been with him for
A little while.
a couple of months maybe, and I would never say never. And certainly she will spend some time with him. He did get very, very attached to her.
He did.
Which isn't a problem, but you know, he was so heartbroken when he lost Femma. what am I trying to say? He will have time with her, but I think he needs to accept that she's not going to be there all the time.
Yeah.
She also, very often when she was with him, because she's a very dominant mare and she likes to be the boss of all the girls, she was looking quite down and quite depressed, a bit like a battered wife, really, because he's the only one who dominates her. So she likes being out and being the alpha female, doesn't she?
And also she has more movement with the girls and she
does.
isn't moving enough with
Yeah.
Hoyt.
And, she is a big girl, she's, she should be in fat camp as well. They should all be in fat camp. Not you, maybe. But with her wonky shoulders and just the way she's built, the more she can move around out in the fields, it's better for her. Whereas, of course, Hoytzer has got his house and his garden and Hoytzer's highway. And as he's an old boy, he's 23, that's enough for him, that's good for him. Whereas if he was out 24/7 out in one of the big fields, he'd be getting very, very tired. So, there we go.
Lorna's coming to Tracy. What have you got on your feet? Looks huge.
What have I got on my feet?
I don't know.
They're my boots.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
They're my muck boots. But I treated myself to some new waterproofs. Somebody else said I looked weird in these the other day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't quite know.
Yeah, they're just normal muck boots.
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe it's the angle of the camera.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I've got oversized feet.
No.
They're only size 6. Oh, is that nice, Nero? Okay, next one.
How often do the horses have their teeth checked?
At least every 12 months. Some are every 6 months. And others will be as and when Sam tells us they need to have a checkup, because a number of them have diastemas, which is where they have gaps between the teeth. And what happens is the food gets stuck in between those gaps and causes the gums to get very inflamed and can be quite painful. And then they start doing what's called quidding, which is where, I haven't got an example of it, but they chew the food, it sort of gets stuck in the side of their mouth and they end up spitting it out, which is the problem that we have with Nika at the moment. And we've had with Hida, Hoytzer. He's had it to a certain extent, although last time Sam looked at his teeth, he said they're definitely improving.
Yeah, I think either this month you need to have another dentist appointment.
Yeah, so some of them are 3 months. Sam's actually here on Friday checking up on Nika again. Oh, is that nice? Is that nice? Yes. Oh, is that the best massage? Yes.
So if they have diastemas, how often should they be cleaned out?
Well, it depends how bad the diastema is, and very often Sam will pack putty into the gap, but what we've found is that that putty drops out very quickly with some and not with others. So again, it's dependent on the size of the gap and how well that putty sits in there. What we've done now is we've got a dental syringe, and so we can now basically flush the horse's mouth out with the water, which isn't going to necessarily clear the diastema, but it will hopefully help if there's any food impacted at the side of the teeth.
Yeah.
But you can often tell when you're doing that, if their breath is very stinky, then you know that that food has got impacted and it needs clearing out. But, you know, with some of ours, and it's like with Nika, we could have Sam here every day with a gag, like clearing them out, because they do get impacted quite quickly, which is why we've got to the point of having some of her teeth removed, because it wouldn't have worked with her gaps to put bridges in which is what Sam's done with Hoitzer and with Hidda. So a more extreme thing to do, and it's a bit of a last resort, is actually to take out the tooth that's causing the most problems. So out, and of course, because there's a big gap there at the moment, he's determined to eat it.
I know.
She's a little bit sore on that side, and on the other side, where she hasn't had the tooth taken out yet, she's also sore on that side. So that's why we're having to supplement her with extra food at the moment, because she's been dropping a bit of weight because she's not getting as much as she needs. Okay. Next one.
Jamie,
Yeah.
is Hidda a bit jealous of Hoitzer having a grand palace?
Well, I don't know. Hidda's been going up there a lot, and he very often poos outside the gate just to make sure Hoitzer knows that anywhere beyond that gate is